Hello everybody, this is Sarah Estelle here from Essentially Flowers and Create a Magical Business, and welcome to my live stream today. So I'm going to get straight to my point here, is that I'd love you to just for one moment bring through you the notion that you are a cluster of cells, of molecules, of energies, and the pattern of that is absolutely unique to you. And if that's a concept that's maybe a little bit difficult for you to get your head around, just think of a tree or a flower, and then think of all the different flowers and all the different trees there are in the universe, that they each have different colours, slightly different tones, different trunks, different leaf patterns, different number of petals, different fruits. Some bloom in the spring, many do. Some bloom in the summer, some bloom in the winter. Some trees keep their leaves all winter. Some trees lose their trees in the autumn. So our world is full of complete uniqueness, of complete clusters of these cells that spin in certain ways and make them exactly what they are. So in our physical world, the human world, that's what we perceive with our eyes and our hearts and our ears. So I'd like you to really take on board the notion that you too are like that. And you may well come from a certain family line, such as oaks look like oaks. Roses look like roses, but again, they're all different. Even the same rose looks different if it's a different plant. It will grow in a slightly different way. So again, back to my point, what if knowing your unique cluster, your unique sacred geometry was a major key in allowing you to co-create the life of your visions and the life of your personal and healing business soul vision. So I think you know as well, especially if you're watching this, that following the old paradigm is so old that, you know, we just switch off and get bored. And the way to bring things through now is in a completely different way. And what if now we allowed ourselves to believe that manifesting what we want, we can do in different ways at different times of year. So here in the Northern Hemisphere right now, we're in autumn. So everything around us, and you can see hopefully the leaves here in my garden are just starting to fall. The energy comes down at this time of year, it comes in, and it's conducive to letting go. Now that's a pretty hard concept for us humans because we don't want to let go. But what if we allowed ourselves to? Because when we breathe out all of who we're not, guess what happens? We have the space to breathe in more of who we are. And what if we were to bring that even down to smaller size manageability now, and think of that in terms of the moon? Autumn only happens once every 12 months or so. But a new moon happens 13 times a year. So we have 13 times every single year to start again. And the moon cycle, she grows in size, which is very, very conducive to bringing things through into creation. She reaches full, which gives us courage, gives us alignment to be ourselves. And then she starts to let go herself, and she goes into a waning phase, which is very, very conducive to the cell, to ourselves, to letting go. So what if we were to time our creations, our wishes, our goals, and we were to actually build up that muscle again and again and again, so that we got used to co-creating alongside nature? Now, wouldn't that be cool? So if you're still listening now, what I'd like to share with you is that a few years ago, in fact quite a few years ago, I downloaded a system called Manifesting with the Moon. I didn't know it was going to be made public at the time. I just used it for myself, and it was built of what I had been fed from the universe, from the stars, from the moon, as a way of life. I then began to manifest my business in the same way, and it's become a foundation of absolutely everything that I do. So tomorrow, October the 18th, the day before a new moon in Libra, we are starting our manifesting with the moon journey all over again. A group is building right now to actually manifest together. When we manifest as a group, it's so much more powerful. So if you have a soul commitment to really truly take your work forward, and if you're ready right now to do it, so many people say, well, I'd love to do it, but I'm not ready right now. So I'd just like to challenge you, when are you going to be ready? It's a soul mission here. This is not something like, oh, you know, I'll go for a walk, I'll have a cup of tea. This is not a light decision. It's a big decision. Many people have taken the courage to join Manifesting with the Moon and have had big, big life shifts. It's been the first step on their journey. It's the lowest investment of all my courses. It's the easiest way that you can work with me. I'm here with you all the way on the journey. You get access to loads and loads of very juicy materials and a way of life that could have the potential to completely change everything you do. So if you'd like to join me, we begin tomorrow. Time is running out now, so it's time to make your decisions. So please follow the link below this live stream, and you could be joining us in just a few moments in our group. So hold that sacred geometry vision in your heart. If we work with the notion of our uniqueness and map it out along with the uniqueness of the universe, imagine how all those stars can align and all those cells in your body can really form together to create the power that is really you. So please join me. Manifesting with the Moon begins tomorrow. Just click on the link below and you could be joining us very, very soon. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye.